First opened in the year 2000. A look there at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. It's opening night 2013, and we've got a great matchup here between the Texas Rangers and their cross-state rivals, the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching's going to be important for these guys, no question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The date that's been circled for weeks is finally here. It's opening night. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2013 Houston
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Texas Rangers, as manager Ron Washington will line them up like this. They'll square off against the former Mustang from San Marin High School in Novato, California, right-hander Bud Norris. Ian Kinsler makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Weakly to the right side, so he stays alive. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
And these Astros-Rangers games are going to take on a new importance starting this year. In the past, they've been rivals, but they've been interleague rivals. Now, all of a sudden, these are division games, so the stakes are much higher this time around.
Elvis Andrus will dig in here.
Elvis Andrus.
Fastball in there for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Now this one's on the ground for Wallace over at first base. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. And it'll be a welcome back for a longtime fixture here in Houston as Lance Berkman stands in against his former club. Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now this ball is also swung on and also hit on the ground to first. And Berkman has a base hit.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at bat.
So it's a runner at first with two gone. And set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready, now the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Up high, 2-1 now. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is a dangerous count here. You don't want to give in, but you sure don't want to walk it.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a base hit. And they have trouble with it in right center.
A strike away from getting out of it, but he just can't seem to make that final pitch to get out of the inning. That's back-to-back hits now with 2 away.
David Murphy will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
They've got an opening here, so this is where you can really jump on a guy out there before he's settled in.
Swing and a ball hit hard to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity, no score. Starting lineup for the Astros looks like this. They'll square off against a guy who finished with the 7th lowest ERA in the American League in 2012, the left-hander Matt Harrison. And in the field behind him, the Rangers will look like this. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. He goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. And this is a major league pop-up, all right, way up there. Beltre is there to make the catch, and it's a 1-pitch out to start the home first. So with that, let's call up the scouting report as you get a look there at what we'll see going forward from this 27-year-old southpaw. Brett Wallace astride to the box as he gets ready for his first AB of the year. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Boy, he is just wearing guys out with that two-seam fastball. I don't care if it's inside, outside, he's really hitting his spots well.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Oh, just a little over-anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Swing hard liner to left center. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Yeah, a one-out base runner here in the bottom of the first. Now you've got the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up. Let's see if they can turn this into the first run of the ball game.
Chris Carter will step in now. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Pause, now the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. And that's through, a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only one away.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Carlos Pena will dig in and take his first cuts of the new campaign. First pitch coming. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. First and second now, one man out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And Pierzynski able to stay with this one for route number 2. Justin Maxwell will take his cuts now. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Swing and a hard-hit grounder down the line. And this is going to get by Beltre down the line, a fair ball. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game.
Yeah, a lot of times we talk about quick wrists on balls hit down the line, but you'll see in show motion, this is all about the lower half here. Look at him turn on the baseball. It's a great camera shot and a great swing right there.
Jason Castro will step in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. fouled back. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Houston. Nelson Cruz leads things off now in the top half of the second. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Over to his left. He's up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
And we'll show you this delivery again in show motion. I mean, this is a big guy out there, and he relies on throwing a good, hard fastball. So he's got to have everything in perfect alignment to get those few extra miles per hour. And that's part of what makes him such a good pitcher.
So one away here with the bases empty, and in steps their catcher, A.J. Pierzynski. Here's the first offering. Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And on the first pitch he sees, it's a home run. A solo home run for A.J. Pierzynski. And the Rangers have drawn even now at 1 apiece. Mitch Moreland will stand in.
First baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a hard liner toward short. And this is through past the shortstop Cedeno for a base hit.
This ball's absolutely drilled that time. You can see here in the bottom corner of your screen, that ball leaves his bat at 98 miles an hour. And that is a hard hit ball.
Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria.
Oh, and what a play this is out there in right field. You can see him tracking it all the way. Everything has to be perfect here. You see him get up and then pull it right back into the park. Wow, that is a super play.
Ian Kinsler is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
This guy started the ball game out with a strikeout. He may end the second with 1-2.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. But the Rangers battle back to tie things up on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. All even now at 1-1. Matt Dominguez digs in at the plate. Here's the first offering. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Throw bounces up to him at the bag, and he's able to cover up and hang on. Not the most fluid play, but he's out nonetheless.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Brandon Barnes will stand in for the first time here. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Here it comes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away. Ronnie Cedeno get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Good curveball there, right on the heels of the hard stuff, and it's 0-2.
Now 0-2, you got to be wary of that changeup. This is where he likes to throw it, and it doesn't always have to be a strike.
Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. We'll get a look at the speedy Elvis Andrus when we join you next. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out for the Rangers. Matt Vasgersian, Eric Karros, Steve Lyons with you in the booth. And a high strike there, 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now here's the pitch. Now here's a swing and a little dribbler in fair territory out in front of home plate. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and we'll see how they approach this at-bat from Lance Berkman. Right there for strike 1. That's hit sharply past the mound and on into center field for a 1-out single. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and digging in the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. And Beltre wisely lays off that one, 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Altuve for one. On to Wallace, and they get them both here. A double play, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Jose Altuve makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. And he'll kick off the home third with a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Brett Wallace will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. First pitch to him. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, they're just hacking at everything. I mean, everything.
Hit hard, but Andrus is right there to take it at short. And that's allowed out number 1.
Well, this guy on the mound right now isn't fooling anybody to start this inning. The home run was clearly hammered, and this ball's hit even harder, but with just a more favorable result out there on the mound.
Chris Carter will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man in. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. And that's a fair ball.
Well, if that ball gets into the corner, it's big trouble. But this is a nice play out there to cut that ball off and get it in quickly. And that'll hold them to just a single.
Carlos Pena will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. First pitch here is popped a mile high into the air. This is way up there, but playable on the infield. And Kinsler will settle under this one for out number 2.
We'll take a look here at his pitch count, and you can see, at least early on, he's been around the plate quite a bit. 36 strikes so far. Now, that's a sign that his location is where it needs to be.
Justin Maxwell will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Jason Castro steps in now. He's set, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats up Kinsler. Matt Dominguez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And Moreland will take this one to the bank himself, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Astros lead it 3-1.